Changes in Weimar society, 1924 to 1929. For many Germans, the years 1924 to 29 saw an improvement in their standard of living. How is this? Firstly, wages. German workers benefited from an improvement in real wages. Real wages increased by 10% by 1928, which meant that Germany had some of the best paid workers in Europe. But many middle-class Germans did not share in this prosperity. Many middle-class Germans had been bankrupted by hyperinflation, so increases in real wages were of little benefit. While unemployment fell generally, it remained high in the professions like lawyers, civil servants and teachers. In 1926, almost 184 middle-class workers were seeking employment, and half of them did not qualify for unemployment relief. The discontent of the middle classes would be something that the Nazis would seize upon, especially after the Wall Street crash will hit them again in 1929. Housing. Weimar governments during this period attempted to deal with a housing shortage. Architects and planners were employed to try and deal with the housing shortage. Government investment, tax breaks and land grants, and low-interest loans were used to stimulate the building of new houses and apartments. Unemployment insurance. Ill people, old people, and people that had accidents were covered by health schemes in Germany already. The Weimar Republic tried to extend this with unemployment insurance in 1927, which required employers and employees to make contributions to a national scheme for unemployment welfare. War veterans also received benefits, as did wives and dependents of the war dead. Single mothers and the disabled also received help. Because of high levels of unemployment, taxes remained high in order to generate the money to pay for unemployment benefits. So even those middle-class people who still had jobs were very heavily taxed. Women in politics. Women over 20 were given the vote by the Weimar Republic and became increasingly involved in politics. By comparison, only women aged over 30 could vote in Great Britain. The Weimar Constitution also introduced equal education, equal pay, and equal opportunities. By the end of this period, German women had some of the most advanced legal rights of any country in Europe. Furthermore, by 1926, there were 32 women deputies, or MPs, in the Reichstag, which was higher than either Britain or America. This follows the theme of the Weimar Republic being very tolerant, very liberal, and very progressive. Women and employment. The proportion of women who took up work outside the home remained much the same during the Weimar period. There was a growing number of women employed in the civil service, teaching or social work. Moreover, women who worked for the civil service earned the same wages as men. By 1933, there were 100,000 women teachers and 3,000 female doctors. After World War I, many of the better-paid manual jobs were done by men, and married women were often criticised for working and neglecting their homes. Women in leisure. Because women were now more employed, had their own money, and had increased legal rights, in Germany it was understood that women would like to socialise separately, would not require the company of men, and could lead independent and equal lives compared to men.